We're back at our remodel job. These guys are going to work, so kiss your kitchen goodbye. This is the last time you'll see it. It's all gonna be gone when you get home. Morning, fellas.
Good morning.
What's going on? Looks cozy in there. How did you end up in the middle in your own truck is the question. Look how high your legs are. You like that?
My arm, it's like an armrest. It's a built-in armrest.
All right, get out of there.
Cool. Am I back far enough or what?
No, come on back. Just watch out for the blue truck.
Bike.
Oh, you push them down.
I mean, this would make great workshop doors.
I know.
Oh, no, don't start that. We're going to be here for 2 days.
Put them upstairs.
Oh, wow, you're good at this. Easy to shut off the electrical breakers and know that it's safe, but the water, I don't know where the water shut off is.
Yeah,
and we got to be very careful not to accidentally cut the water line and flood.
I think we should find it before we proceed, because if we accidentally just tweak one of these supply lines that are pressurized and we don't know where it is, what's going to happen?
Oh, all the city water from the whole town's going to come right here.
So let's time out, find it.
Oh, that was it, instantly.
We're already doing a little organizing here because we feel like this is going to be full in no time. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I gotta say, this kitchen was pretty well built, don't you think?
Yeah, we can barely tear it apart with like 5 guys.
Yeah, hey, I want to point out a few things. You can see where the shelves were mounted in this upper cabinet. Now, typically you have adjustable shelves and they have those tiny little plastic clips.
Yeah.
And those are like really kind of cheap and cheesy, you know, and they break off. And, you know, these shelves have been here for who knows how long. Now,
Still holding tight.
They were not adjustable, but man, they were really well secured. All right, next, the drawers and the drawer slides. These are pretty heavy duty metal drawer slides, and you can see they're attached to these like wood strips. They are absolutely not going anywhere. Typically today, the end of the drawer slide is attached to the back of the cabinet.
With a little plastic thing.
Yeah, with 2 little holes. Now the back of the cabinet is usually like a 1/4 inch thick. It's not even plywood. I was gonna say plywood, but it's
like an MDF or
something else. And you know, those holes are not very strong and they break, and the clips and all that. So, I mean,
These are good construction, they're just ugly.
yeah, it's too bad.
And not what they want.
Yeah.
I was hiding that from you.
No, bro,
no,
we're
you
done
don't
playing
need-
games, dude. Give me that thing.
Look at that. Why would you just not make it a 1/4 inch longer? We got the cabinets demoed, and that took about 1 hour is all it really took, even though it seemed like longer because it wasn't fun. It was actually difficult, and there's no way we could have got those cabinets apart like in cabinet pieces. The only way was with sawzalls and a sledge. So next we're gonna rip up the floors. We're gonna save the whole pieces because it's like a click together floor, so they can reuse those whole pieces later. So let's get on that.
All right, so what? Let's just get it all up and then we'll.
You missed the ripping up of the floor. Took 30 seconds.
I went outside to get on the phone. I hear this crazy noise inside, and I look, and now it's all gone.
You know, if we could rip everything apart or do stuff that fast, like with everything, we'd be millionaires. So here's what we've got. This wall right here at the hood is that wall. Over here at the fridge is that wall. So we're gonna blow the drywall off of both of those walls, and also the ceiling, and also this wall, because this whole wall is going away, maybe even today, to open out to our addition out here.
It's gonna be a lot bigger in here.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice. I hope it is, man. This is a lot of work.
Yeah.
We did have a long conversation about whether to tear the drywall off the ceiling or not, and I think they're gonna save money and really be happier in the end if they have like a nice slick finish ceiling instead of this stuff, which they don't love. And they also have can lights in here that matches everything else. And I think they would pay the electrician more to crawl around in the attic and try to do it than us just blow this off and redo it. That's what I think. How much do you think an electrician costs an hour?
$300.
$300.
No, not that much. They're about $100 an hour.
Still a lot.
Is this sprayed insulation?
Up here?
Yeah.
No, it's probably blown in. So yeah, I know what you're thinking.
Them Tyvek suits at lunch?
Yeah, we need, when we pull this down, it's just gonna rain insulation,
What's that?
probably.
What? Oh, I got picked growing up from school. Oh,
That's bullcrap.
I'll be right there. I'll be right there.
That's not real. Jono's working on getting this window out, and we're gonna reuse it. Boom, right there. But at this point, we don't know how it's attached. Have you figured anything out?
I think it's the brick molding, because as you can see in here,
Oh, not attached at all down there.
nothing. And I ran my flat blade on the inside there, and there's nothing in the
Nothing,
frame.
so you think it's actually just
I
the
think
brick
it's all
mold?
brick molding.
Huh. We got a bunch of wiring and plumbing in the way of where we're gonna take this wall out and put a giant header in. So what we're gonna do is, the power's off, we're gonna clip these and we're gonna fish them up so that when we tear the ceiling down, they'll just sort of hang down on this side of where the wall is now. We can put our beam in, and then the electrician can take these and do whatever he needs to do with them.
Well, this is pretty interesting. There's a junction box, and it's capped off at least. That's nice.
Yeah.
And they just mudded right over it.
Yeah, so you're supposed to have that accessible by code if you
There's
do that.
Nothing to see here, folks.
No, there wasn't till we just uncovered it.
Can't wait till I'm older and my grandkids are around. I tell them about that piece of plywood.
Yeah.
The drywall, but
Dude, it was the
it was
biggest
like
piece.
20 feet long and I was carrying that thing.
Let's take just a second to thank our sponsor for this episode, EcoFlow and their Delta 2 portable power station. EcoFlow is a leading energy company that is dedicated to bringing innovation and eco-friendly power solutions for backup, outdoor adventure, and professional needs. It's great peace of mind knowing that the EcoFlow Delta 2 can run pretty much any of my home appliances if I have a power outage, but I really use it most on the job site to charge all of our cordless tools and all the stuff I need to shoot YouTube videos while I'm at work. The Delta 2 is flexible on-demand energy with options to go from 1 to 3 kilowatt hours with an expandable capacity design. It also has a powerful 1800 watt AC output, so you can power up to 15 devices simultaneously, which I haven't even tried yet. And that can go up to 2200 watts with EcoFlow's X-Boost technology. The Delta 2 has incredibly fast charging and a long, safe battery life, and it's equipped with a premium LFP battery, same type that's in a Tesla. Also, it has smart control features that allow you to connect to Delta 2 with your smartphone and keep an eye on your energy usage. I charge my Delta 2 either from my home power source, or I have solar panels that will charge it as well if I'm way off the grid, which is a great option. Again, the EcoFlow Delta 2 is not just a battery, but an essential home appliance, whether for daily home use, outdoor, or travel use, a handy and eco-friendly power solution for your family anytime, anywhere. Head to the link in my video description down below to visit EcoFlow's Green Energy Solutions. And thanks again to EcoFlow for sponsoring this episode.
What is that? Paper towel holder?
I bet it's a niche in a shower, or...
No.
What is it?
No, shower's over here.
Shower's over there? Well, we gotta find out. I mean, they got stuff recessed all in these walls.
Medicine cabinet.
Oh, a medicine cabinet.
Round?
Dude,
Ooh, I bet it is. I bet there's there's no sink right here. Well, the plumbing could come up to the floor. Dude, we could just walk around and look.
Dude, no, that takes all the fun out.
Yeah, it's more fun
All
to
right,
just
so
go.
Jones says medicine cabinet.
I'm with Jones now, because that's the right height.
Don't do it.
Are
Are you over there?
What is it?
I don't know, but I don't do it.
Don't do what?
All right, we gotta go say no.
Don't do what?
Oh.
Yeah, this broke. This vase broke.
Oh, it's a thing and we broke it.
You broke the vase, boys.
Oh no.
It's this.
It had a little vase in it and we broke the vase.
Oh.
We were all wrong. So our apologies, Susanna, about your vase. We didn't know that thing was there. And now that took all the fun out of what we were doing. So,
The best part of it, though, is Ray was wrong.
yeah, you were wrong, bud. We're not there yet, but we're already thinking about this beam we're going to put in to replace the wall. It's got to be a 2-ply, 14-inch deep, which, let me get my tape out. That's almost exactly as deep as that. It's going to be hanging down into the room, unless,
Well, we've had some ideas here. Maybe we could slip the beam up into the attic space by
Yeah.
about 6 inches.
yeah, and hang these on it instead of setting them on top of it.
I think we can do that, and
I
I
think-
think it would
yeah.
be nicer.
Yeah, so that would give us maybe take off that much of the beam hanging down, which would be definitely look better.
Oh, yeah.
So that wasn't part of the plan, but we're just thinking, that sticks down a long ways.
It's like the new thing.
Hey. And a double 14 LVL is what we got to do.
I like it.
Or is it?
Well, we can do a triple 12. I looked it up on the span tables. We could do a triple 12, but then it's wider than the wall wings that we're going to be butting into.
But what if the new wall wings are the same width?
Ooh.
You think of that?
Oh,
What if we did that?
we could. I guess you would never know.
I mean, I'm just saying it's an idea. I don't know. Let's think about it over lunch.
Okay.
Did you know it's lunchtime?
Yes.
It's been lunchtime.
We could do a triple 12 if we do that.
Let's think about it over lunch.
Where are we headed? Ingles? Taco Bell?
I don't know.
Hardee's? Bojangles?
Hardee's is 1980? Hardee's.
Coffee. Coffee'd be good.
They got coffee at Ingles.
What took you guys so long?
So I used the restroom and there's no water, and so we turned the water back on, and we nicked a pipe.
Who
So
nicked the
it was like
pipe?
a fire.
Somebody nicked a pipe. It was like a
what?
fire hose. A
Underneath-
sawzall.
Oh, underneath the thing?
Yeah.
And
So now we got to figure that out. Chicken looks good.
No, it doesn't.
All right, Chase. He's got to go to soccer, so we'll see you.
don't forget to flush that toilet. I never got any water pressure because when that leak happened, it took all the pressure.
still in bad shape, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's so bad shape.
I got you. I'm not going to
Someone's
leave it.
gonna have to go in there.
Water's on. There you go, Chase. Check it out. This had a radiant heating system between the layers of drywall.
Okay,
I've never seen.
I have
look.
never seen this before.
Was this Lionel Richie's house?
Ever. But look, they must have cut right through it.
They did. That vent is cut right through the wires. So,
Hey, honey, can you figure out why the heat in the ceiling doesn't work?
So I'm pretty sure that this is not in use anymore, obviously.
What is it? Just for heat?
Yeah, it's
That
like
makes
how you
sense.
put radiant heat under tile floors.
That you can feel because you walk on it.
I'm not saying it was a good idea. I'm just saying that's what it is.
Come home, your wife's
Dude,
like
I have
this.
never heard of that. Seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, where have we been? Under a rock or something? Is
I don't
everybody
know.
is everybody
You're
doing this?
dancing on the ceiling.
Yeah,
That's Lionel Richie's.
Spider pig, spider pig.
I got it now.
All right.
All right, well, rip it down.
Yeah,
Whoa,
missed
whoa,
that one there.
careful.
Yeah!
I don't know, man. I feel like a man, though. I'll tell you
Lift
that
up a little
much.
bit. You're on the ladder. That's why you feel like a man.
All right. We're continuing to learn new things about this house, stuff that is surprising me. This radiant ceiling heat system, I think, was original to the house.
Because there's no finish on that layer of drywall.
And it's all around the cabinets. It like dodges around everything that was attached to the ceiling over here. There must have been some original cabinets that are not in here now. Yeah?
It's got me, dude. It's got me, dude.
Wow! Look at this.
I'm so thankful this wasn't blown in insulation that was just raining down on us. It stayed. But we are going to have to take out some in order to put this beam in. So I think the first, there's actually a seam right there. I say we take out the first 4 feet.
Give me my hammer back. Oh, man.
Jason
I was in that corner. I was like, man, something don't smell good. I went to push the paper up and I felt his fur. Oh!
There's a
It's
dead
just
mouse.
hanging out. It's just hanging.
There, he's right there.
Suck him up.
I won't get any closer. I don't
I gotta
know.
wash my hands and there's no
Here,
water
suck him
on
up.
them. Is there water on
I got turbo towels.
Yeah.
Are you seriously going to suck him up with a vac?
Oh! Oh, it's a squirrel!
It's a squirrel!
I think it'll tip in now. Did you just use an entire tube of Lexel down there?
Yeah. She gone.
Wow.
Give me another one.
I don't
No,
have
that's good on the bottom. I can't believe it.
Was that more or less than you thought we'd get done?
About right.